History in the making here tonight as Charlotte Flair beats Sasha Banks in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match. But I can't help but feel disappointed. I can't help but to feel like, I don't know, it ended, if you watch that match, it ended very anti-climatically. I was expecting something major to happen in the match, maybe Sasha even winning. I don't have a problem so much with Charlotte winning the match, even though I felt like that was a bad move. I felt like Sasha Banks should have won. I have no problem with Charlotte winning, but the way she won it, I'm not sure if there was some type of mishap in the ring. The table didn't break. It's supposed to break or something, but to win with that move at that time definitely left a bitter taste in my mouth for the match. I felt like the match was actually a great match. I felt like the opening of the match with the powerbomb through the table was a great match. It was a great spot in the match. I felt like it was actually a hard-hitting match. The table spots were both very disappointing. We didn't even see a moonsault or anything from Charlotte. But I can't help but feel disappointed. I'm sure most of you guys, or a lot of you guys, understand what I'm feeling right now because I expected that match to go a little longer, expected to end with some type of, some pins where you actually could believe that it was about to be a winner, but there was nothing really there to be like, oh man, Sasha's gonna win here, Charlotte's gonna win here. Every single one they did, every single pin that they did, or finisher they did, it wasn't really believable. I knew the match was not going to end, so to end like that was pretty anticlimactic. So I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Charlotte and Sasha Banks for the ending of the match. I give them props and respect for the quality of the match was really good. I'm not sure if it lived up to expectations, but it was really good. I would have liked to see some blood. It would have been nice to see the first women ever to have like a bloody match here in the WWE in a long, long time, I would have loved to see something like that, especially in the Hell in a Cell. But yeah, Charlotte's a champion again, third time. Not sure where this is going to head. Not sure where she's going to go to now, who she's going to wrestle. Maybe Bayley. I still think it's too early for Bayley to fight for the title. I don't know. I'm not sure why they switched the title back to Charlotte, maybe to match Ric Flair's record sooner or later. I don't know the reasons why. I feel like the potato has been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth ever since it was invented. So disappointing ending to a great match, in my opinion. Overall, I like the Kevin Owens and Seth ROllins match. I felt like that was definitely a high-intensity, great quality matchup. I like the moves that they did, both guys. Chris Jericho being added, he was actually a benefit to the match, so I actually like that match. It was actually my favorite match of the night. A tad bit over the Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Even though that match, Kevin Owens and Seth ROllins didn't really end spectacularly, it just kind of ended with them both. It just kind of ended, in my opinion. Roman Reigns and Rusev, the other Hell in a Cell match, was actually a good match. Nothing memorable. I'm pretty sure nobody's going to remember Rusev versus Roman Reigns Hell in a Cell match years from now. That was just a match, just a typical match we've seen them have every time they've wrestled. The stairs was a nice addition, but nothing you're going to remember. It was actually a good match, though. Do not get me confused. It was actually a good match. The other matches like Dana and Bayley, it was just there. It's like a Monday Night Raw match. Nothing spectacular. It was just there. The tag team match was actually a pretty good match. I didn't like the ending of that match with the disqualification, but I could see they didn't want Cesaro and Sheamus to lose already, since we all know the New Day is going to break Demolition's record for longest tag team champs, and then they're going to lose to Sheamus and Cesaro. So the writing is on the wall. I think we can all see where this story is heading. What else? We see the TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. It was nothing exciting. I feel like the WWE continues to disappoint with these cruiserweights. The cruiserweights did nothing that resembled the CWC. There was no energy involved like we saw in the CWC. The fans were not invested because the story was not that good. TJ Perkins is pretty bland in my opinion. He's a dull character. Brian Kendrick is not the right guy in my opinion to be champion, but I'm pretty sure Rich Swann is going to be the guy to beat Brian Kendrick. Hopefully the WWE switch things up. Add Neville, add Kalisto, add someone to this Cruiserweight division, and let's make it a legit division. Make it different than what we're seeing from other divisions. Not the same old thing. The only difference is the purple ropes, the purple theme. Nah, we need more from the Cruiserweights. But besides that, what other match am I forgetting? A match I'm just disappointed in that ending for Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Overall, the match of the night was Kevin Owens and Seth ROllins. But now that I think about it, I think that match and the main event were both kind of on the fair level as far as match of the night. Give them props. The worst match of the night, of course, was the Club. And who did they wrestle? Oh, Enzo and Cass. That was a pretty forgettable match. As you can see, I forgot about it. Pretty forgettable, you know. The promo though, the reaction from the fans for Enzo and Cass was amazing. But besides that, definitely forgettable. Besides that, the overall, if I had to rate the events on a scale from 1 through 10, I would have to rate it a 7. 7 because Charlotte and Sasha was really good match, to be honest with you. That ending though sucked. And Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins was actually a great match as well. So those two matches pretty much carried this event. And I hate the fact that Raw is now trying to steal Talking Smack. Trying to steal SmackDown's idea of Talking Smack. Raw talk with Jerry the King Lawler, Lita, Booker T, and Renee Young. Why is Renee Young on Raw Talk? Shouldn't she stick to just SmackDown as Talking Smack? I don't know. I just have a problem with it. And I think it's pretty lame in my opinion. But how did you guys feel about the event? How do you guys feel about Hell in a Cell? Were you disappointed with that ending for Sasha and Charlotte Banks? Oh, sorry. Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair. Were you disappointed? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video. So hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, people. This is Game Days. We out.